Hey, what's up, guys? So, I know how I said I was going to do a daily video. I'm totally still doing that. This one's a little late tonight. It's almost midnight Eastern time right now. So, I guess if you're on the West Coast, it's still today's video. But I had something that's been gumming at me all day today. And originally I was going to do a whole other topic for today's video. But the same thing I've been running into all day today just needs to be talked about. Needs to be touched on, alright? I don't know if y'all can hear the song that's being played right now. Kid Ink, Money in the Power, okay? If y'all don't know about Kid Ink, you should find out about Kid Ink. Pretty good artist to watch, up and coming, rising. He's been around for 5 years. People are just now kind of hearing about him because he's doing collaborations. But Money in the Power. Everybody wants to talk about how they got money in the power. They want the money in the power. And, oh, I'm going to have this much money in power. But as my status I posted earlier, this is network marketing, all right? The money in the power just doesn't, you don't just wake up and it's there, okay? You have to make a sacrifice. You have to make a sacrifice if this is what you want. You got to make a sacrifice if you want a different life and if you want something better. And I'm not saying this to be mean or insulting. I guess I'm just being a little harsher about it and a little more firm about it because I feel like people are taking it really lightly. Y'all know I'm here to help everybody, okay? But I am physically incapable of helping you if you don't want to work for it. I can't do it for you. I'm literally putting in like 90% of the work for everybody on my team right now, okay? Not for everybody, but for some people, like, I'm putting in like 90% of the work. And it's not necessarily because they can't put in the work. A lot of them, a lot of my team is military, so they just don't have time, you know what I mean? But then there's half my team too that's just like, I feel like everybody's expecting the money to just fall in their lap. And I'm not saying it to be mean or to be harsh, but you guys have to understand, if you don't kick it in high gear now, if your mindset doesn't change and you don't realize that you're going to have to put the work in, I mean, a month, 2 months are going to go by and you're going to realize that you're stuck and you realize that you're still in the same position where you started. And I don't want that. I don't want you guys to be stuck. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to get left behind. I want you guys to go to the top with me, not after me. Okay? Does that make sense? I also had somebody say that, I guess somebody had said today that they didn't think that they could do this because their why didn't make them cry. All right? If your why is not making you cry, that doesn't mean that you can't or shouldn't do this. I want to clarify on what I meant by that, okay? Let me clarify. If your why is $1,000, or if your why is a brand new BMW, or if your why is a freaking Lamborghini a year from now or something like that, okay? Whatever it could be, whatever it is. If it's a material thing, let me put it that way. If your why is a material thing, a material object that you can't take with you when you're dead, then it's not deep enough. That's not something worth crying over. You know what I mean? It's not that it literally has to make you cry. It has to be worth crying over. It has to be heartfelt. You got to take it to heart. And the reason that is, I think that's what was wrong with my recent video. I didn't explain why it had to make you cry. Okay? The reason that is, let's say my why is a brand new BMW. Okay? Let's say 4 months from now, I get my brand new BMW. Now what? I just completed my goal. I just completed my whole lifelong goal that I put in for this company. Now what? Now you get stuck. Now you're stuck. You completed your goal. You completed your why, and now you have nothing. And now you have nothing to motivate you. Now you have nothing to work for. You know what I mean? It's got to be heartfelt. It's got to be something deep that's worth working for. Not just a car, because then when you get the car, then what are you working for? You already got the car. There's nothing left to do. You're done. You're not going to go any higher than that. You're not going to go further than that one little goal, you know? That's what it comes down to, okay? That's what it really comes down to. And one other big thing is, like I said, I'm not trying to make my videos hella long or anything. I just want to get my points across. And, you know, always, if you need me to go more in depth, or you want to talk to me one-on-one, or you want to talk to me, you have questions, or you need help with your why, just like I said, like, totally hit me up. Totally hit me up on Facebook, text me, Uber me, whatever. I will gladly go more in depth and we can talk longer. That's fine. I just don't want to keep everybody on here all day. But the one other thing that I want to say, like I touched on at the beginning, is about working hard for it and changing your mindset, okay? Okay, let me tell you this. I quit drinking about 4 months ago, alright? I'm 21 years old, okay? I quit drinking. I've had, other than having like a drink out to dinner, okay? I'll order a drink if there's been people out to dinner or something like that. Other than that, I haven't drank in 4 months, okay? Because I have too much to work for right now. Why should I be drinking? What am I celebrating? Why should I be out partying and drinking if I'm broke and if I haven't reached my goals? I don't have a brand new car. I don't have enough money to help my sister out when she turns 18 to follow through with my why. What am I celebrating? Not being at my dreams yet? Not completing my goals yet? You know what I mean? And it's not to say that you shouldn't drink at all. You should quit everything that you're doing. But you just have to decide if that's worth sacrificing. You have to decide if your life is worth doing a little bit of sacrifice to get a lot of reward. You know, party later. I can't wait to party it up in 6 months when I have no worries anymore and my goals are almost completely completed. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna be celebrating like crazy. That's fine. You know, we're young, wild, and free, like we always say, right? That's what we're supposed to do. But don't party and celebrate when you're not done yet, when you're not there yet, when you're not at that finishing goal line. All right? Wait till you get your goals. Wait till you achieve your dreams. And then celebrate every day if you want to, you know? Do it that way. But if you are not willing to sacrifice, if you're not willing to give the drinking, the smoking, the drugs, whatever it is you do on the side, that's fine. It's none of my business. I'm not judging anybody, you know? Do what you want. That's fine. It's your life. But don't complain about not having the reward and not having your goals completed. And you can't expect that if you're not willing to sacrifice. You got to give up to get. Okay? So that's really all I want to say. You know, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not getting on anybody. None of that. I just need to make a statement. It's just, you got to either make that realization or it's not going to happen. It's a fact. It is what it is, you know? So just make sure that your eyes on the goal, okay? Tunnel vision. Forget about what's going on outside. Forget about what all your 21, 22-year-old friends are doing, whatever. Forget about them. Because you got to focus on you. And at the end of the day, no one's going to have your back and no one's going to do anything for you but you. You're the only one that's got yourself. You're the only one that's going to make sure that your dreams are achieved. Okay? I'm going to wrap this up. It's already 7 minutes in. Way too long for my liking. I don't even like watching videos that are 7 minutes. I open that up and I'm like, eh. I don't like doing it. So, please hit me up. Please, a couple people did hit me up today to get help with their why and stuff like that. Please hit me up. Please feel free to ask me questions. Please, if you know more, please, I'm open to learn too. You got to learn to earn, as my amazing mentor Bobby taught me. All right, you got to learn to earn. So, let's network. Let's achieve our goals. Let's work hard. Let's sacrifice. Let's do this, and surround yourself with people that are going to push you to do it. All right. Find the environment that you're going to be able to sacrifice and that you're going to be able to push and be motivated. Okay? Hope y'all are having a great weekend. I hope everybody's having fun Memorial Day weekend. I'll talk to you all soon, alright? God bless.